Hey Amazon, I'm Jezza Moyer, and welcome to Sway TV. I'm so excited to get started today.
We're gonna have some fun on the street, and we're doing Workout Wednesdays here on Amazon Live. And she is fresh off the set of Shark Tank.
It's such an honor to be here today, so thank you.
We are gonna be talking all about parenting.
This is our tribe of women. What is the key to a successful business?
And it's Brad Grunberg. Hi, Brad.
This is a game changer.
Thank God you are on this show.
There's a Tesla. You can actually buy a car on Amazon. That is so crazy.
The perfect gift.
Yes, we got our Drake's Cake break.
So awesome.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Zulai. This is fun.
Here we go. I'm so excited. I can't even stand it.
That was very dramatic.
Oh, Naveen says this is better than Netflix. So happy New Year 2021. Let's bring it in with a bang. 2, 1. So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV. I've had such a great time with all of you.
We'll see you soon. Until then, let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Huh? Good morning. It is Friday, February 5th, and I am joined by Jed Gold this morning. Back by popular demand, we're on Sway TV on Amazon Live. It's the art of parenting. Hi.
Repeat performance.
Yeah, repeat performance. You were loved so much that people asked for you to come back, and I just thought...
By everybody but you.
That is not true. Not true.
It's always nice to support you, though.
Oh, I appreciate the support.
Yeah, of course.
You also got to push the business a little bit. So
a little bit. I mean.
Yeah. We're not. Yeah. But it was fun, and I really do enjoy having a co-host, having Jed here with me. It's really great. And in addition, if not Jed, someone to interview. But it's really fun to have people here, and it's great to have people join us in the chat. So someone said, "Hello, Jed, and welcome." I'm maintaining a bundle of is the names, and she says, "Good morning, Sway TV." So it's so good to have you with us. So we are here today. It's the Art of Parenting on Sway TV on Amazon Live. I'm Marissa Gold. This is Jed. For those of you that were not here last Friday, I feel that we should catch them up. Because we need to go into this eyes wide open.
Probably.
Right. Okay. So do you?
There's 10 people right now who have no clue that we're not married.
Right. We've same last name.
And we're not brother and sister.
Oh, no, we're not brother and sister. Even though some might think that, but no. So go. You want to explain?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd love to explain.
Yeah.
So Marissa and I were married for 17 years, and separated about a year and a half ago, and here I am supporting her on her show, which because really for the 20 years that we were together, I was really nothing but supportive. And so now in our separation, I want to continue just showing that I am the most supportive person of you always.
You are supportive. I don't know that I would agree that you are the most supportive during the marriage. I actually think I should get that title for sticking with you through all of the entrepreneurship and the businesses.
Are you kidding?
And it's Rosalinda. So good morning, Rosalinda. Thank you so much for joining us. So glad that you're here. It is a nice story. It is an interesting story, one that maybe we'll dig into. It's always fun
and with
to
Valentines Day coming up.
I know.
There's
one of my favorite holidays, and yet
one of my least favorite.
Yeah. Which I think actually might be the case for a lot of couples. There's that disconnect between, what's important to one.
I feel like maybe we should do actually a Valentine's Day show on Valentine's Day, a Valentine's Day X show.
How funny would
For
that
all
be?
those people out there who
Either hate Valentine's
Right.
Day, but I don't hate
we
it.
can bring people on to debate the merit of Valentine's Day.
Yes, but see, that is seeing Valentine's Day only from the perspective of,
Being a Hallmark holiday.
okay, or I was going to say a couple, and I think it is a nice day to recognize the people that you love in your life and to show them that love, and even to do it building up to Valentine's Day. Thoughts?
I mean,
Hallmark
that
holiday.
definitely makes it awkward for you and I to then do a Valentine's Day show together, but I am game for absolutely anything you want to do.
Okay, well,
because as we've established, I am supportive.
You are supportive.
Yeah.
More supportive now
exciting to be here
in
again.
the afterlife of the marriage than before.
Really?
Yes.
I don't
yes.
think so.
I think had you been this supportive then,
I
we
think
wouldn't
maybe,
be where we are
maybe
now.
you're just seeing it now. But also, we're giving everybody who's watching the impression that you like kick me to the curb, which is so not true. So we just need to be careful that we're not totally misrepresenting facts.
Right, this
And I
is
don't want to
true.
rewrite history and make it seem like, oh, you weren't supportive, I was.
What was history to you? I'm curious.
Yeah, that's for a different segment. For sure.
Okay. Well, thank you again for being here with us today. We are so happy that you're here. If you have questions for us, feel free to put them in the chat. It's really fun for us to interact with you.
Yes.
Appropriate questions. We think that our daughters might be watching.
Right.
So, yeah.
No, I don't think we don't think. If history tells us anything, they are watching.
They're watching.
And they will likely chime in the chat at some point.
Yes,
so.
they will. But if you are watching Miss L and Miss B, you are supposed to be in school. So
Yeah.
do your work in school.
Get back to Zoom.
Yeah, we know how much fun Zoom school is. So, okay, so I want to just start because, as you know, and as my viewers know, I really like to set the intention for today's show. So the topic for today's show, we are going to do a bit of, prepping for Valentine's Day. I've brought in some of my favorite Jed's so excited about this. I've brought in some of my favorite new finds for gifts for your significant other, for your children. And we're going to approach it, because this is a parenting show, we're going to approach it.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you have gifts for your do you have gifts for your not significant other?
I actually do.
Okay.
I do.
I don't.
Oh, shocking.
I have not.
There's
I
nothing
have not
different
identified
about
anything,
that.
but
I have something that I want to show you, actually, that I want. I'm going to show you. Wait, we can go right to it and I have a perfect explanation for it. Where is it? It is.
Does Amazon have a category called gifts for your ex?
No, but they so should.
They totally
right?
should.
They should have a category that's like, they're not like super lovey-dovey, but they're
You know where else there
appropriate.
should be a category on things for your ex?
What?
At the drugstore. In the card section.
In the card section.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do you know how hard it is to get a card for somebody that you were like not in a relationship with?
It's so nice that you actually still think about even getting me a card. But the funny thing is there were lots of holidays that passed where I didn't get cards. But now I do. So, wait, actually I have to share a story with you. So our younger one, I don't use names. I don't like to identify them. So just so you know. So our younger one came to me the other day and said, Mommy, I just want to thank you again for all the things you and Daddy got me for my birthday. Her birthday was, just a short while ago. She said, but you and Daddy did not give me a card. I did not get a card from either one of you.
For their birthdays?
For her birthday.
Yeah,
and
neither did our older one, by the way.
Yeah. And I said to her, I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was something that you genuinely looked forward to. And she said, but that is actually more important to me than all of the things that I wanted, which I actually
nice. That's nice. I actually do have cards that I just didn't write. So they've been sitting in my to-do stack.
That's this big.
Since their birthdays.
Well, I think that you need to write.
So girls, if you're watching, I do have cards for you.
And they're coming really soon.
Yes.
Maybe you'll get them for your half
Better late
birthdays.
than never. Yes.
Half birthdays. Okay, so here, how much I love my morning cup of coffee.
Yes.
So this is the Ember mug. And what I love so much about this is, as you know, I'm working so much more in private consulting and also on this show. And I sit either at my computer or here for extended, an hour, 2-3 hours. And my coffee gets cold. But with an Ember mug, it will stay warm. So,
That's nice.
So,
can we also call that the Ream Ember, your ex mug?
Yes.
Yeah?
We totally can.
There you go.
Every time I drink from it,
Yes,
I will
you
be
can remember.
I can remember.
Yeah.
It comes in black and white. Do you know which one I would want? See, let me look how much you can get done and if your coffee's still hot. Okay, so it comes in 2 different colors, in black and white. Which one do you think I would want? Come on, think about this.
I have a 50-50 chance.
He's gonna get it wrong.
This is like, I think that you think that you think that I think that
Totally.
you would say white.
100%.
So I'm going to say black.
Nope, white.
Knew it. Darn.
Okay, but so here's the thing about this mug. Yes, it's app controlled and it's fancy and it's Wi-Fi and all that stuff, or not Wi-Fi. It can like ties into your like the
Bluetooth.
health app
Is
and
it Bluetooth?
Bluetooth and no, it's
Wi-Fi?
battery. No, it's like you charge the plate that the thing sits on and all that tech stuff. But there are 2 different versions. So the one that I just showed you is 14 ounce and it keeps your mug, your coffee warm for up to about an hour and a half off of the charging plate. The other one, and this is the Control Smart Mug 2, their second version of it. There is an earlier version, version 1, which is 10 ounces and keeps your coffee hot for about an hour. The price difference is about $30. So depending on what you want, I just wanted to share that with you. But it's I think this actually is a really cool gift for, it's not like a super personal, like, I love you so much, but like this would be a great gift for an ex. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
How much is it?
It's $130.
$130.
Yeah.
That's a really nice gift
It's
for
a
your
very
ex.
nice gift. Do you want to know what I've gotten you?
In fact, I think that would probably be at the top of the gifts for your ex list on Amazon.
I think that it's called making up for all those years I didn't get
if
a
you,
Valentine's
if you
Day
sort
gift.
from high to low, I feel like there needs to be a whole category of like gifts for your ex that are like sub $20. No?
Is that what you value our relationship at this point?
I just feel like $130 is like kind of a statement for...
I think that it's a statement that says you still support me and that you're making up for all of those lost holidays where I didn't even get a card, like our daughters.
Again, do you know how
They're
hard...
sitting in
do you
his
know
to-do
how
pile.
hard it is...
My cards for the last 20 years are in his to-do pile.
You can't appreciate how difficult it is to look for cards for somebody that you aren't possibly getting along with so well at the time.
No, I can appreciate it. I just cross out words on the card.
But I honestly, Hallmark, if you are listening,
You do
please,
need-
there's a
yes.
whole category opportunity here.
Yes.
And if you don't do it, I might. I'm an entrepreneur and I seriously might. Actually,
You
that could
have
be like
contacts at American
That could be like
Convenience.
a
You could
great acquisition. Like I could build that company.
Totally, and then they would go after 100%.
Yeah.
I support that.
and sell them on Amazon.
yes, totally.
I actually might do this.
Yeah.
If there's support for this idea, please chime in and let us know.
So Rosalinda said that it's so great to see a couple that was once a couple to still co-parent and agree amongst each other. And yes, I will say that
We
is
agree on everything.
yeah. I would say that it is really nice, and I do appreciate that about us, that we have made a commitment to make the girls always come first and be the best parents for them, and that has been
Kids first always.
kids first always, and it has really actually defined our relationship as well. I think it's made our relationship so much better because the focus has been on them, and also we now have 2 separate living environments and 2 separate bathrooms, and that helps a lot also. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Was it really the bathroom? I mean, okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Stop. I pull it back. I take it back. No, I don't want to talk about it. Literally, find the next item. Just like play a video. Like let's sell something on Amazon.
Okay, so here's the other thing when I'm well, fine. So this is the other beverage optimizer that I want to share with you this morning. This is I'm drinking from it right now. I have my cold water in it. This is the simple, modern, classic insulated tumbler with straw. And here's what I love so much about this. It's a 24 ounce tumbler, and it comes with 2 different lid types. So this is the one with the straw, but then it also comes with one that flips up so it keeps things cold or hot, which is really cool because most things don't. They only do one. This does both. Oh, simple modern. And shout out to my sister-in-law, your sister, who got that for me for Hanukkah/Christmas. And it has become one of my favorite items. And I use it all the time. It's great. It's an awesome tumbler. So yeah. Do you want to see one of the things that you're getting for Valentine's Day? See, I have already done my Valentine's Day shopping because I actually love giving gifts. I know that might sound weird, but I really love giving gifts because I love the process of finding what I think are going to be the perfect gifts for the people that I'm giving the gift to. And sometimes I like to give like my favorite items, and I like to say, oh, this is something that I love and I think you might, I want to share it. So I think you might as well. But I also really love finding gifts for people that I think they are going to love that may not be something that I like at all, but I think that they really love. And yes, Michael, let's sway. Yes, totally agree. So I want to show you something that you're getting next week.
Really?
Yeah. You want to see it?
You got me a gift?
I did.
That's so much pressure.
I know.
Wait, now I feel like I have to get you something.
Yeah, the Ember mug.
Did you get me something that was $130?
Well, I got you a few things.
Did you sort the list by something that was less expensive?
No, I got you a few things. I'm asking for one. I purchased a few separate things for you.
You got me a few gifts for Valentine's Day?
I did. Isn't that nice
Really?
of me?
That
Yeah,
is
really.
very nice of
Do
you.
you want one of them right now?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
This.
Wait, can I tell you something?
Here you go. This is what an early Valentine's Day gift. So
A puzzle, a
show
vintage puzzle.
show our viewers what I got you.
This is a vintage puzzle. Oh, all the national parks?
Yeah.
Oh, this is one puzzle that has all that stuff on it?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this
because I love national parks and I love RV trips.
Right. So,
We can talk
which
more
we'll
about
talk
that
about that
later.
in a second.
Yeah.
But this is it's Cavallini Paper and Company. I just found them. Okay, I have a little tip / trick. So one of the things that I do, because I like to see items, is sometimes I go to some of my favorite gift boutiques and I look at things that I really like, and then I take pictures, and then I go home and buy it from Amazon. Because one, I love the return policies on Amazon, and two, usually the prices cannot be beat. So this company, they make all different kinds of vintage puzzles, and
This is
one,
actually very cool.
right? And
I like the style is cool.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
And so they make lots of really cool vintage puzzles like this, and this reminded me of the RV trip, and
Yeah.
hopefully that we'll do another one. So here's a funny story for y'all.
Someone just asked if we're married. We'll get to that, but we're not. So
Anymore.
Yeah, we're not anymore.
How's that?
Yeah.
How's that for a nice twist
if
in
you
the
missed the
story?
beginning, we can definitely.
We'll circle back.
Yeah.
But so.
And I actually I do have a special surprise coming later also.
Oh really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love surprises.
And you legit don't know what it is.
I
You have no
legit
clue.
have no idea what it is.
But I do have a surprise. But we'll get to it. Honestly, we'll do it later.
Okay. So this summer we decided, with quarantine and yes, we are in the process of getting a divorce. That being said, we have been quarantining together as a family because we wanted our girls to feel safe and to be able to be with both of us. And we made a commitment to each other to not be dating and out in the world with other people. And at least I think we did. I don't know about you, but I have not been. I don't know.
No,
you had that look on your face like, that's what she thinks.
You just publicized that and put it out there. So now there's anybody watching is totally not going to date me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so we decided, I'm just going to gloss right now. I'm just going to go right past that.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah. So we decided to take the girls on an RV trip, which I have always wanted to do our entire marriage. I would say, please, can we do this RV trip or do something, do an RV trip. I really, really want to do it. I think it'd be a great way for us to spend time as a family. You're in this small environment. You get to go see a lot of places. You get to just really kind of dig into family time while traveling and having fun experiences. So anyways, we did it this past summer in August. We took 2 full weeks. We actually also we caravan RV'd with Jed's sister.
Okay, Michael keeps asking if we're married. We're not married.
We are not
We're
married.
separated.
Yeah. We'll fill you in a couple minutes. So anyways.
But yes, we did an RV trip together.
Yeah, with the girls and
Yes.
one of our 2 dogs for 2
Right.
weeks.
Yeah.
We all over Northern California and Oregon, and it was
Epic.
incredible.
Yeah.
We went to a bunch of national parks. The kids had a great time. We had a great time. We were outdoors. It was every day was something different. It was so fun, and I think we're going to do it again this summer. We'll see.
Are we?
I really want to. I'm pushing for it. I'm pushing for it.
It's definitely possible. I did love that trip.
It was awesome.
It was
and
amazing.
then over Christmas break, over holiday break, you went and spent time with your sister and her family in Northern California. Everybody quarantined. It was very safe. And then they were in a home together. And one of the things I found out about you is how much you really enjoy doing puzzles, which I have literally always said, let's do a puzzle together. No, it took his brother-in-law to get him to do. How many puzzles do you think you did over the course of that?
We were knocking out 1 and 2,000 piece puzzles. It was intense.
Yeah.
It was super fun though.
And this is a 1,000
very
piece-
relaxing.
Yeah. And I will say, I don't know if Uncle T is watching or not, but just so you know, you have a puzzle coming to you also.
You got your ex-brother-in-law a Valentine's Day gift?
No, birthday. His birthday was 2 days ago.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, and part of his birthday gift. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but you have one coming to you also, because I know how much the 2 of you love your puzzles.
Yes.
But they're very cool. They're not and I just want to say that Rosalinda asked if we got over to Yosemite, and actually we did not. We went north of Yosemite. We did really, really up high Northern California, and then we did all over Oregon. And that was 2 weeks. And it easily could have been 2 months. Every day we were oh.
It was great.
Wherever we
It
were,
really was great.
we were oh.
Wait, so do you remember though on sorry, go ahead, I want to interrupt. I know. I will not interrupt. I will try not to do that again.
Everywhere we went,
Wait, but do you remember?
yeah.
Just kidding.
I know.
Okay, keep going.
So everywhere we went, thank you, we said that we could have been there for 2 to 5 days. And everywhere we went, we were there only for maybe 1 to 2 days. So if you are planning, we should do a whole show on planning an RV trip. That would be so fun. All the things that you need to do to prepare and how
that is a great
That would be a
topic.
great,
Wait,
right?
when you say we, are you thinking that I'm coming back?
Oh, aren't you my regular Friday co-host now?
Oh, really?
I think it would be so fun.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
It depends.
Maybe
on
sometimes.
if,
if the topic is relevant, I think, or if there's a reason, or
Right.
Because it really makes sense for you to be here for my Valentine's Day show.
Right. This was a super appropriate
Yeah.
topic for me.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Do you remember just real quickly
What?
when we had never done anything, and I had never stepped foot in an RV actually in my entire life.
Yeah.
So we get this RV and we pack it up to leave, and it literally takes us
I was
8
organized.
hours. As organized as you were, it took us
still.
8 hours to onboard everything that we needed to get in place, et cetera, for us to leave.
To figure out how to
And
organize
we have
the
a
RV.
32-foot RV.
No.
Yeah.
It was not 32 feet.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. 100%. It was 32 feet.
No. Okay.
It was, because theirs was 27 and ours was 32. And remember we said that theirs was
There was
a little
too
too small?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that sounds like a little spoiled because the 27-foot RV is still a very nice RV, but the 32 feet definitely,
It
the
gave
extra
us
5
the
feet gave
extra
us
room
health.
that
Yes, it
are
helped.
for our 2 kids who, we
Yeah.
have a teenager and a tween. And so for them, it was great to have the extra space because we all had, even though we were in an RV, this is the irony and the joke of it. We were all in an RV together and yet we all had space to be away from each other and to really
Right.
have our own
And
space.
just to answer the question, I know you're all thinking about. Marissa slept on one end of the RV, and I slept on the other end of the RV. So
True
and
story.
And the kids slept in the
middle.
So yeah. So anyway, so we pack up the whole RV. It takes 8 hours. We finally get this thing ready to go. We're excited to pull out. We're late because we'd wanted to leave earlier in the day, but it just took a really long time.
It took a
getting
really long
everything
time.
set up.
Yeah.
And we pull down the street, and I make the first turn, and literally everything comes flying out into the center of the RV.
Everything.
Yeah. So
But
we literally
it wasn't really my fault because I didn't realize
30 seconds.
But it wasn't really my fault because, or
didn't
anyone's
know.
fault. Well, and also I didn't realize that all of the cabinets were going to open. So I had stuffed
they're not
them
really.
shut.
It wasn't even just that. It was the stuff on the countertops
Yeah.
on the table.
Oh, on the table.
It was the
yeah.
things that were
Yes.
out that
we
didn't
totally
realize
didn't
have to
realize
be-
everything has to be down and literally in things, behind things, glued down. So then we went. It was actually awesome because we made it to our first location, and then we went to a Target, and I ran in and I got a few things, organizing things, and some Velcro.
I bet that stuff is on Amazon, and I bet next when we do the RV show,
yeah,
we can
100%.
find those things for people.
No, there's definitely an art to planning an RV trip. There are definitely things that you need to think about that if you've never been on an RV trip, you wouldn't think about. And it's not your fault. You just wouldn't think about those things. And now that we've been on it, I think about things so differently. I also think now that we've been on it, I would even pack it up differently and I would do things so differently.
And we would bring a third of the stuff that we actually brought.
The crazy thing is there was room for everything that we had. There's a lot of room on these RVs for organizing, et cetera, which is awesome. And
Let's
we
not give
all
away
totally
all the RV.
overpacked.
We don't want to totally give away all of our RV tips and
Oh,
tricks,
please.
though.
I could talk about the RV thing for hours. I'm not going to
Okay.
give it all away.
Okay.
But anyways, so we easily could have brought a third of the clothes because the reality was we basically wore the same things every single day. I mean,
you did. I changed.
Stop
I'm
it.
just saying.
Okay. Do you want to
right,
see one of your other gifts?
No, I don't. Maybe if you feel like you need to. But let's just tell everybody again that we're here on Sway TV.
Yeah, you do it, Jed.
We are
Welcome
here on Sway
them back.
TV. If you like what you're seeing, follow Sway at
Let's see if you
on
know it.
Amazon.
Follow swaytv.com.
Yes.
swaytvshop.com. There are so many different ways to follow us. And just so you know,
SwayTVfollow.com.
Sway TV. Oh, did I say it wrong?
Right?
Sway TV follow. Yes. And you can also, if you follow along,
It's on the
we will
screen, so
enter
that's
you.
helpful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good because I don't remember all of the different URLs that will get you to watch us, to be here with us. There is a PlayStation 5 giveaway tomorrow on Sway TV.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's exciting because it's
Yeah.
sold out everywhere, and we're giving one
Can
away.
people enter that today, right now?
Yes, they can, and I'm so happy that you brought that up.
That was not prompted. I legit don't know. So
Yes. If you want to, the rules are right on the screen right there. We will put you down in look, there's a bowl right behind you. You want to grab it? These are all the people that have entered so far, and the giveaway
there's actually
is
not
tomorrow.
that many, to be honest.
No,
you have a pretty good chance if
What
you
would
enter.
you say? That's like a 1 in...
This is guess the M&Ms and how many M&Ms in the bowl.
100%. Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's 97.
Oh my God, it would be so fun if we actually counted.
We can ask if we're allowed to
If
count.
we're allowed to count. To see if you're right.
Or while you're talking.
Wait, are you getting that I like to prove him wrong? Is that something that has come up? Do you understand?
I'm tempted to count.
I kind of...
I'll be honest.
I actually think it's closer to 123.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's my...
Okay.
And
we might count.
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
and someone just said... Bree just said, will you put the...
No, don't touch those names.
to put the instructions back up. So Mr. Producer, would you please put those instructions back up?
Can I just sit here and like write my name 100 times so that I win?
Don't do that.
So that I get a really
You're
nice
gonna
Valentine's Day
you're
present?
gonna upset our viewers and our followers because they're gonna think that you're messing with it.
I think actually the contest rules do not allow for me to win.
No,
since I'm on here.
They don't allow for any of the people here that work to win, I'm sure. So I want to share with you 2 funny books that also could be good gift ideas for Valentine's Day, a birthday, anything. But these are funny books that are for parents, or I should say adults. This first one is this book, Go the F to Sleep.
The what?
The F. I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. This is a rated G show. But it's a very funny book. Go the Funny to Sleep.
Okay.
It's a very funny book. And it plays on, as parents know, the challenges that we face sometimes getting our children to go to sleep. And so this is a fun book that it's been around for a while. And I know a lot of people who have it. I have it. It's just a fun book. It's a fun read. And then this other one, this is called Where the Wild Moms Are, and this is also it's like relatively new. It's what?
Where the Wild Moms Are?
Yes.
I need to know I need to read that book. Did you get me that for Valentine's Day?
You want this book?
I feel like as I think about the next step of my life, I need
You
to know
need
where
to
the
know
wild
where the
moms
wild
are.
moms are. They're in this book.
Okay.
You have to go into the book.
I probably actually would not like the book, is my guess.
I don't know. I mean, it's, it's a touching homage to where the wild things are, clearly. And it's a fun book. I think it's more geared towards moms than ex-husbands, but you might enjoy it. I mean, or you could just go on one of your apps.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so anyways, do you want to share any of your favorite gifts? Or actually, I digress. What?
I just want to remind everybody that we do have a surprise coming up in a little bit. So if you know anybody that you think would like to hang out with us on Sway TV this morning, please go ping them. They can go to swaytvlive.com, right, to come right into our feed.
Yeah,
so
we're live.
We're live. Sway TV
We're
Live,
hanging out.
swaytvlive.com. So please ping some friends in. Tell them that you're watching this separated couple
discuss Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and that it could not be more awkward, and that they should join us.
I think
and that we
it
have,
might be
fun
entertaining.
giveaways.
I think that it could be an entertaining experience for them
It's
to
possible.
join us. I mean,
And that there's going to be a fun surprise coming.
there is a fun surprise coming. I
Yeah.
know nothing of this surprise, and I am looking forward to it just as much as you are. Okay, so I want to talk about whether you are in a relationship or not in a relationship. I want to talk about Valentine's Day as it pertains to children. And I want to talk about how we bring and show our love to our kids other than just saying, I love you. Because I think that words are great and words are important, but I think it is equally, if not more important, to be modeling and showing through our actions that we care about our children and that we're there for them. And so I think that one of the things that I want to focus on right now for a few minutes is how do we do that? What are things that we do for our kids and with our kids that, oh, look, Rosalinda just said this is better than Netflix. Woohoo! That's one of the best comments I've ever received, ever, hands down.
Well, do you know why?
It's
It's because I'm here.
oh, please.
I mean, you are a great hostess.
I am the hostess with the mostest.
And you offer incredible parenting tips. And anybody who's a parent has so much to learn from you.
Oh, thanks, Jed. And yet,
There's just a different dynamic.
no, I would
when-
agree with that there is definitely a different dynamic. Well, when two
Right.
people play off of each other versus one, it is definitely going to be different and in some ways better.
Yeah.
Some ways.
So last
better.
week when we did this, if you weren't here with us last week, I would say it was similar in tone.
Yes.
Right? Similar.
Similar. Yeah. it was our
and-
first time
It
doing
was.
this. And so, there's always a
and
little
there,
bit
and, well,
of
and
an
therefore
adjustment.
it was also our first time that the kids had seen us And we weren't fighting. We were just bantering, just like this.
Like this, yeah.
All in good fun, all joking, and all with plenty of love.
For each other, despite the fact that we are...
Respect and love for each other, yes. But we did have to have a conversation with the kids, our younger one, especially when we got home, because she was really upset that we were like fighting on television. Which we actually were not fighting
not
at all.
No.
So.
Well, and the interesting thing is, I actually was really thinking about that. You know, they never really saw us fight. That wasn't something that we did in our home. And we also really were not the kind of parents and are not the kind of parents that really raised our voice a lot.
No.
And so I actually think in some ways it almost has done a disservice to them, because when we get like excited and like banter like this with a little bit of like
energy,
sarcasm and energy and edge, it almost comes across as like anger and being fighting. Yeah. And the reality is it's not. It's just like that's kind of like our MO with each other.
You could sort of argue like where's that line between like joking and fighing?
Like if I were to start talking about your bathroom experiences.
So like why would you go there again? That's totally not necessary again.
You brought it up to
by the way,
begin with.
it also, you're like implying that there's like something weird about my bathroom behavior, which is just like any male bathroom behavior, I'm sure.
Any male, that's, I would guess that is.
And honestly, probably less than normal male bathroom behavior.
I think actually you may have just used it as an escape.
That's definitely possible. That's definitely possible. Because when you're in the bathroom, it's sort of like nobody can ask you to do something. Because there's like
we can ask, but
there's no expectation that like it's like it is an automatic like okay I can't be bothered.
I'm out.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, Jed, can you do this? I'm in the bathroom. Daddy, I need help with this. I'm in the bathroom. It's kind of like a conversation ender, right? You
know what it is? Mic drop.
It is.
It's mic drop.
And you can't even like well, can you hurry up? Right? Like that's rude to ask somebody to hurry up in the bathroom. So like you don't know what's happening in the bathroom, and I just have to assume if you're in the bathroom and you need to be in the bathroom, then you need to be in the bathroom, right?
I'm so glad I'm learning this now because I'm going to use this. Next time you're like, Maris, I need you to do something with the girls. I'm like, well, I'm in the bathroom.
Right. Like last night when Lexi needed help. Oops, sorry, shouldn't have said her name. Yeah, our older one, Lexi, when she needed help with her homework.
Oh, look. Is that why you disappeared for an hour?
Yeah, there you go. See? Exactly.
Lexi.
So I was like,
Lexi, go back to school.
I wanted her to do it herself. And so I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And sure enough, it basically worked.
Oh my God. Lexi, go back to school, Lex.
Okay.
And don't tell me that you're like on a break because I know you're not. School just started. Yeah. So
both of our kids need to go back to school. Honestly. Okay.
Okay. Where were we?
I literally don't remember.
Talking about bringing love and modeling.
Oh, you're talking about like for the kids?
Yeah.
What you're talking about like Valentine's Day and the kids.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you go with that and have a sip of water.
Okay, enjoy your water. Although a coffee you would enjoy a coffee much more.
In my Ember mug.
In your Ember mug, exactly. Okay, so in our home, I really...
Okay, kids, go for a walk.
Oh yeah, take the dogs for a walk. So I really like to try to do things in the house that are showing the girls that I care about them and not just saying to the girls that I care about them. And I think that we both have found ways over the years to do this that have really proven that to them. You know, they can tell when you look down at that you're checking your phone, just so you know.
I'm making sure that the girls are not texting, so
they're on the chat.
But there's certain things they wouldn't put in the chat. And by the way, like, what's the point of not saying their name when they're both going to comment about us in the chat?
Well,
so
I mean, now
you're like L and B,
okay,
and then literally Lexi and Bree show up in the chat like nonstop posting.
Yes, clearly our girls are in the chat, and their names are Lexi and Bree.
Yeah. Oh, I actually texted it. Thank you. Yes. See, there you go.
Okay, but let's be honest.
Wait, where's your phone?
No, mine's
if
in
they,
the car.
If they need to reach you, could they
no,
reach you?
I turn it off and they know that.
Oh, they couldn't reach you right now?
Yeah, that is true. But they both know that they could also
So it's a
text
good-
someone who's here in the studio who would then come and tell me.
It's a good thing I'm here.
Oh, please.
They know they can always reach me.
They know they can always reach you. Although that's not totally true. There have been some times when we have not been able to reach you.
Not really.
I mean, there have been.
Honestly, to a fault, I'm accessible. Let's be honest.
You are to a fault. I would say to a fault, yes, because it has taken over. I'm not going to go there. Yeah, not going to go there. Okay, so what are some things that we got? Yes, we know, Brie, we can always reach you as well. You are like daddy. What are some things that we have done in the home over the years? So one of the things that I do, with the girls is we have like we call it quiet solo time. And we've talked about this a little bit on the show, but it's times during the day where we are doing our own individual activities, but we're in a room together. So often we'll congregate in one of our bedrooms and, someone might be listening to music, someone might be coloring, someone might be journaling. I'm always reading because as we've established, I'm obsessed with my Kindle and I read all the time. I make a point that every day we always have like non-technology time together where we are just hanging out and there's no stress or pressure about getting schoolwork done or like having to have a certain conversation or anything that has to get done. It's really about the just being together and one of the things that I love about it is that often when we are in one of these situations where we're hanging out together, usually I never start a conversation because I really want that to be just like quiet time and or an organic conversation started by one of the girls. And I would say like 9 times out of 10, one of them starts a conversation and then the three of us end up like in hysterics or talking about something. And I really, really love that we have that time together. And I love that there are organic conversations that are started by one or both of my girls. And then the three of us talk. And it's just a time for like that bonding where there's no technology. There's no talking about getting work done. Often things that my girls are dealing with will come up and it's because there's no disruption and there's nothing else going on, we can really focus on each other and talk about what's going on and share experiences. And it's been really, really great. So that's one thing that we do. And yes, Rosalinda said it's so important to always have fun time together without the electronics. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I love that. And someone else said that no one cares. And that's also fine. You don't have to care. But guess what? I'm going to keep telling you my parenting. I'm going to keep giving you my parenting advice, whether you care or not. Because guess what? That's what you're here for. You're here for parenting advice. Is there something that you've done to show like the girls in a non-material and non-technology way that I could think of one for sure. For you specifically, but I'm
to
curious.
show them that
just that like you're present and that you really care about them and you really love them and want to have like an integral role in their life and and not just in a always saying I love you way. Like what are things that we do to
How do I
that?
show them that I love them?
Yeah.
I make them good breakfast.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yes,
Did
you
you?
do. Yes,
Is that where
100%.
you
That
were
was
going?
100% what I was gonna say
nice.
too. Yeah. So Jed has always been. In our home, Jed has been the chef extraordinaire. I don't love to cook. I will put that out there. I own it. It is part of who I am. I have other strengths, I believe, but that, cooking, I'll do it, but it's not something I love. Whereas Jed genuinely enjoys being in the kitchen. It's something that I think you would say is relaxing for you. You like experimenting, and he's really good at it in addition to all of those things. And so he has always been the one who provides most of the meals for us. I'm really fortunate. In fact, it's so funny the other day, now I can't remember if it was Lexi or Brie. One of them said to me, I have to make sure I remember to marry someone who likes to cook. And I said, oh, yes, you do.
Okay, it's funny that you're bringing this up because I actually brought a pan. So
wait, is this part of the surprise?
no.
Oh,
but
okay.
But you're teeing this up so well, and I know people are gonna think this is planned.
It's
but
not. I swear, this is so not planned.
Because I learned something that I actually had to show you because you don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I have no idea what he's going to say.
Okay.
Do you know that this isn't for pans, though?
I know, but this is gonna represent a piece of bread.
Okay,
So-
we're having blue
so-
bread for breakfast.
Yeah. Okay.
Say that. Ha!
So
Martha Stewart. I love it. Marty Stewart.
So okay, so I've got my trusty pan, right?
Yeah.
And I'm making like grilled cheese or something, right? Or French toast.
I make really good grilled
or
cheese.
Whatever.
I actually do lunch a lot. I do lunch almost every day. You own breakfast and dinner, but I do snacks and lunch.
Yes, for sure. So you're like making grilled cheese sandwich, right? And you've got your bread in there.
It's cold.
You don't have the Ember mug.
Yeah.
If you had the Ember mug, that
It'd
wouldn't
be
be cold.
hot. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your bread in the pan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, when you like go to turn it, there's a decent chance it's gonna like slide off the spatula. You're gonna like drop it. The cheese is gonna fall out. Any number of things could be happening, right?
Okay. Well,
Okay.
but can I just tell you what I do? I don't use a spatula. I use the tongs, and I.
Well, okay, that tongs work depending on what you're would that work with eggs?
Right. Well, obviously not.
Okay.
You said
Well-
bread. You said grilled cheese.
Oh, well, just because I happen to have grilled cheese in the pan. But if I didn't have grilled cheese in the pan, okay, fine. This is no longer grilled cheese.
Is an egg.
This is now an egg.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Okay.
can't flip an egg with
Okay.
tongs.
Yes. So, right. So, and if you have a spatula,
Wait, do you see what Sway TV just put up? They're happy to announce that we'll be doing a special remote broadcast from our kitchen.
okay.
We did not approve that,
So,
but I guess it's happening. Making their famous banana bread.
Wait.
The most
So and by the way, our kitchen, I love our kitchen. So we have to figure out whose kitchen we're doing that from, since
My
we
kitchen.
have two kitchens, since we don't live together because we're separated. So anyone tuning in, we are not married. We're not brother and sister. We are
separated
yeah.
after 17 blissful years of marriage.
Yes. So, but I'm so supportive that I still come on
And he still comes over and cooks in my kitchen sometimes.
I do.
Often.
Well, because
I mean,
the kids need
the kids.
food.
Yeah.
And they need good food.
Wait,
and-
you're implying that they don't get food if they're with me.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't eat as well, or they would just have more
Grilled cheese.
stuff brought in, and
That's probably true.
mean-
I will admit that. That is true.
So-
Okay, so back to your
okay, so
Egg.
yeah, so I've got my pan on the stove,
egg.
right, and I go to flip my egg, right, and
Yeah.
it's all over the place, and I can't do it really well, and I'm not flipping right, and whatever, right? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what if instead I got my spatula under,
Yeah.
and then I took the pan
Oh.
and I turned it over like that, and now it's literally impossible for it not to slide
I'm going to
off.
poke a hole in that.
Don't poke a hole. It can't be poked.
Yes, it can.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna
Try.
poke a hole.
Try.
Okay. Here it is. Are you ready? So when you, I need the props.
Somebody wants me to say, Rosalind wants me to say, let's sway. You want to sway? You want us to sway? No, we don't sway.
No, she just wants you to say,
let's sway.
let's sway.
Let's sway.
Okay. No. Okay, here's what I want to say. I'm going to poke a hole in this theory. I understand.
Just try before you poke a hole. Just try.
Okay.
Just see what happens.
I get it, but here's the problem,
Yeah.
okay? I lift this up.
Yes.
The
Pan's on. It's on
yes.
the stove. Yes.
And you lift it a little bit,
Yes.
and when you do this, the flame is right there, right?
Okay.
And then you go like this. What's in the pan?
Are you implying there might be grease in the pan?
That you're pouring over the fire.
Okay.
And then no.
That is definitely a valid point.
I mean, it's not just a valid point.
No.
It's a massive hole. It's a crater. It's a crater. You can't. I mean, you cannot. You cannot. I want to see you
Okay.
do that.
It
I want to
depends
see that happen. Come on. No, do it in your kitchen, not mine.
It definitely depends what's in the pan.
It's a flipping crater.
Fine. So it doesn't work with everything, but it should work with a lot of stuff.
Oh, whatever.
You're right. If you have a
Oh, wait, say that again. Wait, no, back up.
You're right part.
Again, louder.
You're right. You might be right.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'm right. 100%.
Okay. If you have a pan full of sizzling butter or oil, please do not follow my advice.
Wait, okay, so when do you not have, grilled cheese, there's runoff from the cheese. Eggs, there's runoff from the butter or the oil. I mean, tell me in what instance there would be a dry, because I legit think that you're onto something.
Yeah.
However, you couldn't do that with so many things that
My phone is like blowing up right now. I feel like people that I know are watching and being like, Jed, WTF.
Rosalind said I'm right. Thank you very much. I agree with you. I am right. I'm not always right, but in this instance, I am right.
Okay. Anyway.
But nice try.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to have to rethink my strategy here.
I'm just curious, like, at what point did you come up with this? Was this like last night at 3 a.m. you were thinking about this? Was it this morning at 6? Did you actually try this? Like, how did this even come to be? That's what I want to understand. I want to understand how you decided to bring this
If I'm telling the
theory
truth.
with lots of holes in it onto the show.
It's TikTok. Yeah, I know. I know. I shouldn't believe anything I see on TikTok.
Fake news, people. Fake news.
But yes, I saw it on TikTok and I was like, yes, I was today years old when I learned that you could like flip that easier. But now I feel totally cheated.
I think you should go back to the TikTokers and be like, wrong. But there is this tip from Anonymous that said you can also use a lid for this. Put the lid on, flip the pan so the eggs go into the lid. Then you can spatula the eggs back in from the lid. Super easy. I can't read the...
Oh, I can't take credit for it. I saw it on TikTok too.
Oh!
I don't honestly...
You people in TikTok!
I don't think that TikTok is a great source of cooking
Oh,
tips.
you think?
I think I'm gonna have to bring like a whole new set of like real cooking tips to
Oh
the
my
table.
God, you know, it would be so fun actually to do, if we do a cooking segment in my kitchen, to do a whole thing of like, saw this on TikTok, does it work in real life?
Yes, we should.
Wouldn't
like
that be
testing,
fun?
Like, remember those science guys who would like test?
Yes.
What was that show?
I don't know, but there's also Mythbusters.
That's what I was talking about. Mythbusters.
Mythbusters. Yeah.
So like Cooking Busters.
TikTok
Busters.
Busters. TikToker. Yeah.
Although there's a lot of like people on TikTok trying to like bust
TikTok
stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but it would be really funny. Look, so Anonymous said TikTok recipe segment. Well,
that's actually a good idea because
you did. I wish we could like plug it because you have it on your phone. The video that you. What was the thing that you tried?
Yeah.
So Jed does often. He will get recipes from TikTok and other places, and he'll try it
because our daughters send me things that they see that they want me to make.
Yes.
So it was took white bread. Flattened it out.
With white bread, like Wonder white bread, like gross.
Let's just
bad
say that it wasn't
bread.
the best white bread, but they could be done with anything.
Okay.
So,
because you know how I feel.
Take
about
like
that.
brioche or.
Oh, brioche would be really good.
Yeah.
Brioche would be delicious.
So we take I took the bread.
Oh, really?
What's happening?
Oh, my producer said you can show the video and put it up like this. So we can try that if you find it on your phone.
My TikTok?
Yeah, of your
okay, I can maybe I
can
can look.
find it. Okay, we'll see if we can. Thank you, Mr. Producer.
So we took the bread and we flattened it out, and then I took Nutella and layer of Nutella, rolled it up,
like literally
rolled it up.
Okay.
So I had like a little log.
Yeah. Oh, so that's a good descriptor word.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
And then dipped it in French toast batter.
So like an egg batter.
In an egg batter.
Okay.
Cinnamon, egg, milk.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah. Jed does make really good French toast.
Dash of nutmeg. And then.
See, I don't like the
nutmeg
piece of it.
Made the French toast. Right, like basically
Made
the log French toast,
yeah.
Put in like a little pan of butter and like got it all like nice and crispy and brown. And then
did you bake it or did you put it?
No, just right on the pan.
Okay.
And I took it out and I rolled it in cinnamon sugar, and it was these like.
It sounds really healthy.
It
sounds super
It was absolutely
healthy.
Delicious.
Okay,
it
see
was
if
ridiculous.
you can find the video because it would be fun to show that.
So yeah, Lexi said it's the best thing that we ever tried. So it was good.
I didn't get any of that.
It was
I
good.
think that maybe you should make it again this weekend.
I can try and.
That would be a really fun segment to do. Like
we could do all sorts of
recipes.
fun cooking. Yeah, absolutely. And we could like find things on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, like all of the things that you could use in it for the
yes.
recipe. Yeah, easily. Yeah, that would be really fun. Just like you do I'm going to show these pans that you really like. That's not, how weird is that came up? Because that's not what I wanted to show. Yeah, so Jed often finds like really great different types of cooking
stuff,
paraphernalia. Yeah.
So while you're looking for that, if you're just tuning in, we're on Sway TV. Follow Sway TV at swaytvfollow.com.
We're on Amazon Live. This is The Art of Parenting with Marissa Gold.
And I'm
Jed Gold.
Her ex, Jed. So
this is one of your favorite things. So when Jed does breakfast, there are a few items that he is always using.
Yeah.
And like without fail, if we didn't have them, it would make life much harder. So this is one of them. This
is an item that I absolutely love and that you hate, which I don't really understand. Because
no, it's not that I hate it.
Everybody should have one of these in their house.
Okay, so let me clarify. It's not that I hate it, but it is heavy. It's heavy, and it's a little bit.
I mean, by
hard
heavy
to
you
clean.
mean like 8 pounds and not like 1 pound. It's
It's
heavy.
Just cumbersome.
It's not like I'm going to the gym and I'm like.
No, but come on.
It's pretty easy.
It's cumbersome, and it's like
for the value it brings.
It does bring
totally worth it.
It does bring amazing value.
So yeah, this
we use
griddle,
it all the time.
and there's like all sorts of griddles on Amazon.
Yeah.
But I like strongly recommend if you're looking to like easy, great flat surface, put it on like any sort of double gas stove burner, lay it across. Pancakes, eggs, turkey bacon, hash browns, French toast. I'm like a short order cook, honestly.
You can do all kinds of cooking on this one pan, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And Anonymous, you asked if we could post the link. So actually, if you're watching the show, you can shop the carousel right below what you're actually seeing live. And in that carousel is this item. In addition to this item, are all of the other things that we talk about on this show and all of the different things that we like. So anything that you see that we're talking about, you can find it on the carousel. And this is the other thing why is it doing this?
If you're watching right now, we love when people comment. We love answering questions. So if you're one of the people watching us, please throw a comment in there, say hello, ask a question. Nothing is off limits,
sort of.
Keep in mind that our kids are watching this.
What?
So please jump in anytime.
And so this is the other thing I think you should talk about, because this is the other thing that we use all the time.
Okay, the Vitamix.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you gonna pull up the Vitamix so that people can see?
I pulled it up. It's
they can see. Okay, great. So this is we are big acai bowl makers
and smoothies.
So
every day
the
we do
Vitamix, anything goes in there, anything gets perfectly blended, super easy. Blades like totally stay sharp forever. I think we've had ours now for
2 or 3 years.
A couple of years, yeah.
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 And we use it every day.
And we sort of like
fight over
whose place it's gonna
where
be
it lives.
at.
Yeah.
So
it disappeared from the house. So the girls do their school at the home with me 5 days a week, even though there are nights that they spend with Jed. And because I do food during the day, I really need to have the Vitamix, because one of the things, we do a smoothie every single day. It's either a late morning snack or a mid-afternoon snack. And so, I don't know, what was it, like a week?
Super healthy. Everyday smoothies?
Every day, yes. It is healthy because I put probiotics and I put yogurt and fruit and there's an orange juice. There's no ice cream or there's nothing bad in it, so it's fine. But anyways, what was it, like
a
week? Can we? It was like a week or two ago, and it wasn't in the kitchen. And I called you. I was so upset. Yeah. I was like...
I take it when I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want it back.
Yeah. I think it was a gift to me.
No, it 100% was not a gift to you. In fact, I want this on the record. It was a gift to me.
I don't think it was.
No, but it was.
No, but I don't think it was.
So you can't even ask for something like as part of the separation agreement that was a gift to me. If it was a gift to me, it was a gift to me.
I don't think it was,
so
I'm not remembering.
Unless I want to gift it.
It was gifted to us or to me. Yes. Because
definitively not.
I'm going to tell you why I know this for a fact.
Do you actually believe this?
No, I do.
Ask.
Yes, I do.
Are you just saying this?
No, 100% I do. And here's why.
Why?
Because I remember when we got it, I remember thinking, why would they gift me the Vitamix? It's so a gift more for Jed. it feels like it's not really a gift for me. It feels like it's a gift for Jed, but it was given to me.
Well, it's funny that you felt that way because it was a gift for my birthday. So if it hadn't have been a gift for my birthday from my sister, then what you're saying would have made a ton of sense. But since it was a gift for my birthday, you can't ask for it unless I decide that I want to gift it to you. True or not true?
I'm gonna take the fifth.
I wish I could think of something that was definitively a gift of yours that I wanted to claim, but I can't think of anything right now.
No, because I've claimed the Nespresso, which was a gift to us.
Oh no, that was another gift to me.
No, it wasn't. No, that was to us.
The Nespresso?
Yes.
No, wrong.
Okay, but you don't use it.
You're wrong.
But you don't use it at all. You don't use it at all. Nothing.
Okay, so are you asking me if you can keep the
May
Nespresso?
I please keep the Nespresso?
I will think about it.
Okay, but here's why we love the Nespresso so much. It's an all-in-one. Absolutely love this machine, and it's mine.
Well, maybe.
It's oh please, you don't even drink coffee anymore. Check out the Nespresso. This is I make my coffee from this every single day. It's the best. Where's the video? So it has all this technology, this barcode thing that it can read the coffee and know how to make it appropriately. I mean, I don't really understand all of the technology behind it. All I can tell you is it makes one great cup of coffee. I really like it, and I highly, highly recommend it. And as much as we joke about it, it is 100% mine. I want to answer, the difference between the espresso versus the Keurig K-Slim. Great question. Okay, so the Nespresso actually, it has the pods like the Keurig does also, but the Keurig is coffee as opposed to the Nespresso machine, which can do coffee and it can do espresso. So you can make your lattes, your cappuccinos, your cups of coffee. And the Keurig, I believe, I would have to look it up, but I believe that Keurig does just coffee. There are Keurigs out there that do other types of coffee, you can do lattes, etc. But it's a totally different. It depends also what kind of coffee you like to drink. I happen to really like the Nespresso coffee. It tastes to me like I'm having coffee that's been ground fresh and is comes from a coffee shop. I've just picked it up. I've never really been a coffee drinker, so for me the Keurig machines were never a big. I know people love them and they're great. I'm personally am not really a coffee drinker. I'm more of a latte drinker, and so I really like this machine. And I will say that if you are going to do either the Keurig or the Nespresso, if you want to add steamed or hot milk of any kind, so this is one of my favorite. I will say this. I have tried a lot. You can back me up.
Oh my gosh. If we got into this last week, so we can't totally rehash it, but for those of you who weren't here last week, Marissa has bought not less than 5 different machines that steam and froth milk, and literally it's so painful
at all different price points. And I researched them. I am trying to find the one that that works the best, that's easy to clean, that that has longevity, that's not going to break, all these things. There was one that I had in the beginning that I really liked, but it broke really quickly, and it was one of the more expensive models, and I was super frustrated by that. And then we actually replaced it with the newer version of that model, and it broke 6 months later.
The other thing about some of those milk steamer frothers is that if you make a batch, if you then make another batch, on top of it,
Yeah,
the milk at the bottom, like
yeah.
burns and gets
Yeah.
all like
crusty
and
gross.
hard.
And it's really hard to
super
get
hard
off.
to clean.
Yeah.
So
And
you basically have to like make one,
clean it.
fully clean it, make another, fully
Fully
clean
clean it,
it.
yeah.
So does this one?
This
is this different?
This is different. So here's the really cool thing about this. So this one is not even as expensive as a lot of the other ones that I tried. And it has 3 different temperature settings. It has cold, warm, or hot. The hot actually gets your milk hot, which I've found in some of the more expensive models. The hot does not. I still have to nuke it because I like my coffee hot. I want it to stay hot for a long time. Although if I had the Ember mug, that wouldn't really be an issue.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm just saying.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What does the cold milk setting do?
Well, really, it froths it. It whips it. So it makes it like a little bit like, like you don't drink coffee in a coffee shop, but like our girls will go and they will get like a cold coffee, decaf coffee drink. And the milk that they get put in it has been like whipped or frothed appropriately. And so it has like frothiness on it.
So cold milk will froth the same way?
Yes, I believe that it will when you have the appropriate style/type of machine to do that. And I will say that this does it really well. However, that being said, the other item that I really like that we also have in our kitchen is this Zulai frother. And so this doesn't warm milk, but it's really great. Like you can hear it. You can hear it going. It's really great. You can shop this in the carousel. But this, if you're just doing cold milk, you can also just do this in the cup. That's another option for cold milk.
I feel like I could use this thing also to like maybe like trim my beard. What would happen?
I think it would be very painful.
It's kind of like a grass cutter.
No, but if you want to trim your beard, let's get a razor and I'll do it on the show. No. Can we do it on the show? Can we like totally
I would like be tempted
you?
to actually try this, except I feel like I would
hurt
hurt myself.
What if it gets
and
like
then,
stuck and then you're like in pain?
Right, and then like
it's not meant to be that.
And then everybody watching would be like,
and this is live, which means
Right.
that like there's no
Right.
shutting this off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it says no trimming beard. No. Oh, you like it?
Okay.
I'm not such a fan.
do you have 3 little hearts on your frother?
There are hearts on this frother, on this Zulai frother. Can you see those hearts? Aren't those really cute? I don't know if you can see.
It's like a little blown
It's a little
out.
bit, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see that. But on the other one, on the other frother that I was talking about, the Capresso one, that frother is really easy. So the other reason that I think it's so great is it's so easy to clean and it doesn't get, so this one you can see it's like a black canister that the milk goes into. I actually have one, there's another version that it's clear and it is so easy to clean. It is top rack dishwasher safe, which the other ones are not. This can be submerged in water, which the other ones cannot. So this one is just like, it's very, very easy to clean. And it's so, it's much, I think that like, if you're a busy parent or you're a busy person in general, frothy milk should not be something that is annoying. And so this takes the hassle out of that, which, I think that that's a good thing. Okay, so what else do we do? So I want to talk about something else that we do. Someone just started following. I think that means that we get to enter them into the drawing. I'm pretty sure that that's what that means. So Mark started following. So welcome to the show. And thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah.
I'm Marissa. And
I'm Jed.
And we are live on Sway TV on Amazon Live. This is The Art of Parenting. It's a parenting show. And we talk all about things. Today we're talking about Valentine's Day and bringing love into your home regardless of what your home and your family looks like. And I think that's the key, that like no matter what your family looks like we are a family where we are separated on our way to being divorced. So we have 2 homes. Our girls are with us equally. We share custody 50-50. And we are constantly, what?
Anyone tuning in right now is like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
I know. I know.
You're separated?
Yeah. We are. Yes, we are. But we're constantly trying to find ways to bring love into the home and model that for the girls. And so, yes, we're going to enter you into the drawing. It's going to be live on air tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for the PlayStation 5. It's right over there. And it's very exciting because it's sold out everywhere and it's going to be given away here live on air. So that's exciting. So one of the other things that I do with the girls is I write them notes. And I especially, I try to write them notes kind of throughout the year. When they're in traditional school, I put notes in their lunch boxes, and I will write little notes that just are, really short, quick, easy. I love you. I hope you're having a good day. Thinking about you. But it's, yes, in their lunches. So they will open up their lunch at lunchtime and there'll be a little note kind of on top of the food. And that's a fun little thing for them to get during the day. Oh, yay, you do the same. Yay. And, leading up to Valentine's Day, what I do is for every day in February, although I forgot this morning, I'm so sorry, girls. You'll get it later today because I was rushing out this morning to do the show. I put a little note on their desk and it says, I love you because, and I write a different reason every day. And when they wake up in the morning, it's on their desk and with a little heart sticker. And every day it's different. And it's just something that they will wake up to. And I think it's one of those things that it's really nice to see what people think about you and not just hearing the words, I love you all the time. Too often in our society, in our culture, think about, we end our phone calls by saying, I love you to people, right? And I almost feel like it means very little because it's just like a passive comment. And so what I think is more important is the times when you wouldn't say it or the times when it's not obvious, that's to show it in those moments. And so that's another thing that I do with the girls to just remind them that I don't just love them, but there are actual reasons why I really admire them and think that they're these wonderful, great people.
If you'd ever left me notes like that, that would have been really nice.
I feel like early on in our relationship, I did give you notes.
Do you remember
the really nice letters that you wrote to me early on? Like, I have some really nice letters from Jed. In fact, my mom even said that she remembers getting some really nice letters from you about me. She was like, whatever happened to that?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm a super romantic. And
oh, really?
Yeah, and I write nice letters and I cook and
I'm just curious, like, how exactly do you find being a super romantic?
You were just giving everybody an example of how I used to be so romantic.
No,
and would write
got
letters.
like a couple early on, like
20 years ago.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
like
hold
that.
on, doesn't carry on.
Well, no, but I think like you can't call yourself a romantic if it's something that you do in the beginning of a relationship and then it kind of like goes away. Like if you're a romantic, then it's who you are, it's how you carry yourself throughout your everything that you do. It's not like, because when you do something in the beginning of a relationship, it's like you're trying to win someone over. And like those are really lovely gestures. I'm not saying they don't count for anything. They absolutely do count. But I think like that's one of the reasons why relationships actually like fade.
So you're saying it's the little things that people do to show that they support and
care.
Et cetera, right?
Yes, and I think like we've done a really good job of that with our kids, and we didn't do such a great job of that with each other, which is
like coming on like someone's show and supporting them. Is that like an
yet,
example of...
And yet, I do believe that you get something out of this as well.
Yeah,
I do. Would you like to promote your company?
My company?
I mean, I think it's relevant.
I don't like come on here to,
no.
to promote
you don't
my company.
That is true.
So,
no, but I genuinely want you to talk about it, and I'll explain why. Because, so we've given you some ideas for things, ways that you can really be there for your kids and show your love and support that are not materialistic at all. That being said, it's fun to give our kids gifts. It's fun to do things for them. And I like to give them things that is it's experiential, right? So not just something that they're going to look at or use once or twice, but something that is experiential and will last the test of time, and something that will even be a memory or something that they will hold on to, will essentially look back on and jog memories from a time in their life where they have really amazing memories. And so you created a company basically around that because of me.
I created a company
for me
to help you, literally, which is honestly probably
the best way to show support.
The most romantic thing you could possibly do is go build a company around solving a problem for someone you care about.
Except that in the process, you kind of disappeared.
Okay, well, companies don't build themselves.
Totally.
So...
And neither do marriages maintain when only one person is there.
Companies are like a child.
They are. Companies are like children.
You
that
pay
is
attention
true.
to them the way you pay attention to your children.
This is true. I didn't realize this.
They need love and nourishment
yes.
and
all good things. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I came home one night and Marissa was taking pictures of our kids' artwork. And I asked her what she was doing. And she said that she was tired of all the clutter. We had 2 kids, 3 and 6 at the time. Art was everywhere, and she decided that she was going to make,
and it was all beautiful.
She was going to
make
books of our kids' artwork. So I was watching her do this very sort of clunky process of taking a picture.
Don't call it clunky. It was meticulous and laborious and time-consuming.
I love that. Companies are like flowers. Yes. If you don't nurture them, they die.
That is true.
So watching you take pictures with your camera, and then thinking the pictures had to go from a camera to a computer to a website. They're going to be out of order. You're not going to remember who did what. So what did I do?
It was going to require a lot of work on my part. So Jed said to me, I'm going to figure out a way to help you with this process.
Yeah.
And he did. He went upstairs and he
I
basically
went looking for an app to solve the problem for you. And when I couldn't find it, I decided to build it. So Archive is...
Wait, I have to interrupt you for a second. Yeah. Madison, welcome to the show. So great to have you here. Thanks for following us. We will enter you into the drawing for the PlayStation 5.
And you're just in time for a surprise coming up that Marissa doesn't even know about.
I do not even know about.
And she's going to feel even worse for saying that I'm
not romantic.
Not supportive and romantic. Although I'm not actually trying to be romantic because we're separated. But
I joining us?
I still like to do nice things because I am...
He's romantic and supportive.
Okay, so Archive. So real quickly, if you want to, so we have 2 services with Archive. We have the app if you want to DIY, take pictures of yourself, your kids' artwork yourself. You can still do that
with your phone.
But the real winner is the...
Oh, you were going to bring a box. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I forgot again. The real winning item is the Archive box, where we ship you a box, you stick your kids' art inside, send it back to us. We professionally, I love the box emoji. We professionally photograph all of your art, edit the images, and turn it into...
I can't.
Turn it into a keepsake book of kids' artwork. So we create these beautiful books. Yeah, there you go. So we turn kids' artwork into keepsake books.
You are the child's first publisher.
Yeah, so that's Archive.
Yep.
And if you are...
And then they end up having this keepsake book forever.
Yeah. And kids love seeing themselves, all their work published.
They love show it. They're really proud of themselves.
And et cetera, et cetera. So if you're a parent and you're watching and you've got artwork piled up, Archive, the app, you can Google Archive or go to archivebox.com and you will
And I'm also very excited to announce that we are going to be giving away 1 week from today, our show right before Valentine's Day. We are going to be doing giving away 2 Archive gift boxes. One is going to be... Is it a book?
It'll a gift card for a book.
Yeah, a gift card for a book. They'll each have a gift card for a book, and they're also going to come with a ton of art supplies in them. And if you actually look at the carousel for this show, you'll see a lot of the art supplies that you're going to get in your gift box. So you're going to get, let's see, I'll pull up a few things here. So this is a really fun, it's called a confetti crayon. It has lots of different colors in it. So that's one thing that's going to come in it. There is a whole art kit. If I can find it. Where did it go?
So yeah, Lexi, thank you for posting. We are Archive Box on Insta. What would I do without you sitting here adding to the adding to the chat? But seriously, if you're watching us right now, please enter comments, talk to us, ask questions.
And in a week, we're going to do 2 archive giveaways. So starting after the PlayStation giveaway, anyone that follows along on Sway TV on Amazon Live, you'll be entered into our giveaway next Friday for these 2 archive gift boxes. And it is going to be just so fun.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. And Madison, thank you so much. That's such a lovely comment. I appreciate that. So yeah, we really love art in our house. We're big believers in yes, Jed has a company that is all about art and maintaining it and facilitating a process for our children, for your children to store and keep their art and look at it and be proud of it. But I really love the process of art. It's part of why we call the show The Art of Parenting, because what I love about art is that it's twofold. One, it can be anything. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And that it's constantly evolving and it's very experiential and it's never fully done. And to me, that's how parenting is also. So I really think that there's this beautiful marriage between art and parenting. And for our kids, just very literally, it's such a great place for them to spend their time. And I know that today there are so many people that are always saying to me, how do I get my kids off technology? What can I do? Art is one of the best ways to do it. And by the way, that's not just for girls. I have a lot of parents say to me, well, yeah, my daughter, she'll do art, but my son won't. That's not true. And you probably can speak to this even more. Like, there are just as many boys creating incredible art and wanting to be creative and they have unique, fun ideas in their mind. And with art, you can bring it to fruition and they can see it in front of them. And how special is that?
Very, yes. How much time do we have left? Because I need to know when I need to talking about my surprise for you.
We have another 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then I'm not giving you your surprise yet.
Oh, but I want my surprise.
No, I think we're going to have to hang on for the surprise. But it's coming.
Okay.
If you're watching, hang in here because...
apparently there's a surprise
coming. There's a
coming.
surprise that Marissa doesn't know.
Did you bring banana bread?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Do you see banana bread?
No, but I was kind of hoping for banana bread. Oh. Jed makes the best banana bread. It's award-winning. It wins contests all the time. Oh, yes. Rosalinda said that her 9-year-old son loves to draw and he draws freehand. That's amazing. Well, so here's the other cool thing. If you want to take a picture and show your son's art in the chat, we would love to see it. So just so you know, anyone that's watching, if your kids make art, you can take pictures and put pictures of their art in the chat.
Madison thinks you're beautiful.
Thank you, Madison.
She's very pretty. Yes.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Do you want to share another way that we bring that we model or bring? I mean, there's another one that I would say, but is there anything that you would like to add?
Can you give me a hint?
Oh, what? No, I'm not letting you steal mine. No,
Why?
I'm putting you on the spot because it's not fun.
Of how we
bring love and model caring for each other and our children into the home so that...
Wait, we care for each other? That's so nice.
It can be I'm not just... it can be material if there's something you'd like to discuss, or it can be non-material if there's something else. So we've talked about cooking. Do you want me to share one of mine and then you can...
I have to think.
Yeah. Jed likes to... He likes to process.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say, one of the things that I will say is I feel like we've done a really good job of modeling a relationship. And the funny thing about this is that I didn't always think that we did a great job of modeling what a good marriage looked like. And that was actually, if I'm being totally honest, yes, you can take a picture from a laptop, and yes, to answer the question. I think that for many years, we were great parents. I was a good mom to the kids. Jed was a great dad to the kids. But I think that we could have done a better job of modeling what a healthy marriage and or relationship looks like. Like, we certainly did not give each other hugs in front of the kids. We were not demonstrative at all in front of them, ever. And I don't think we really like built each other up in front of them, like verbally either, you know, or like showed support. And I think that that's unfortunate that they didn't see more of that. The irony is that now I think that they do see that almost to a fault on the other side. Like, I think that we've glorified what divorce looks like, because the reality is it doesn't actually look like this with most couples who are divorced. I think that we're very fortunate that we have been able to make it work, and as well as we have. And I think that we're very fortunate that our kids, our girls, see that, and that they are seeing now what a healthy relationship can and should look like.
Yes. Yeah. I'd almost say like we sort of like are romanticizing
divorce. That's what I just said.
Yeah,
I said we're glorifying it in a way that is not absolutely. Yeah. Yes. But the interesting thing is you grew up that way. I mean, I think it was kind of the same with your parents. I think
they got along very well
post
separation.
Yeah.
Post divorce.
And like have continued to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is great. I think if that works, then that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, and I hope that we continue to get along. No, I'm not saying that to be trite. I genuinely hope that we like fast forward. I hope that our children will, 30 years from now.
Yes, we'll always feel that have done.
We'd look back and say
that we made it comfortable for them, and we were really all about them and making sure they were comfortable and happy and healthy and loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they would, don't you?
Well, I think we both have like such insane love for our children that they will always feel very loved. So
what is it that I always say? That if you had loved me the way that you loved our kids, we would still be married. If you had shown me love the way that you showed them love, that we would still be married.
Okay, yes, and if you had supported me when I was trying to build my business in a more meaningful way, then
I mean, I did support you. I just also complained that I was a single parent. I mean, it's not like I was not supporting you.
You were a single parent, but who cooked for them?
Right. No, not all the time.
Like mostly, I still cooked, right? And
You
mostly
did some
like
of
I
the
did the
cooking.
morning stuff. I think we established this already, right?
Yes, he did. Yes, I am
And, like,
not a morning person
And like
at all.
bath routine
No.
and like
No.
and like
Clipping their nails.
cutting nails.
Oh my God. I had to cut Bree's toenails the other night.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I swear I did. She came to me and she had a hangnail.
Wait, she had a toenail?
A hangnail. She had a hangnail.
Okay, so
And
Marissa has now cut one nail in her entire life.
No, 3. I cut 3.
You got 3?
I cut 3.
Okay, so in 15 years of being a mom,
Jed is the nail clipper in the house. I will say yes.
You have now cut 3 nails. You actually thought like you probably could make it till they were adults.
I
and never
really
cut a nail.
did. In fact, when she came and said to me, I have a hangnail, I actually thought, I wonder if this could wait until she sees Daddy tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
no,
So-
I did do it. Yeah, no, there were definitely areas that Jed totally owned since the girls were babies. But I feel like you did that as much for you as more for you, in fact, than really helping me. It was about you wanting to be close to them and have that relationship with them and that bond with them, which is so important. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think, our last show was all about the dad's role in the parenting process and how to really make it more of a balanced role and not just like, oh, dad shows up for 2 hours here and there. What?
Right.
Why are you laughing?
Because Lexi's like, okay, chill.
See, that's what we're talking about.
Okay, we can totally pivot off of this topic. So today I am wearing something that you gave me. That's actually super comfortable. Do you want to know what it is?
I want to know what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Okay. Oh, my man Uggs. My man Uggs.
Oh, it's the first time you're wearing them.
Yeah, look at those boots. There you go. Oh yeah.
See, this was his holiday present. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
How's that for?
Okay, that's so awkward.
You have
okay.
the
Okay.
You have the sticker on the bottom still.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, first like
See,
I said,
had
first
I
time
known
wearing.
you were going to do that, I would have put those in the carousel.
Do they sell man Uggs on Amazon?
I'm sure that they sell everything on Amazon.
I don't know. I wouldn't be like 100% sure.
I mean,
of
I
that.
feel like
but
they
I do.
sell
I do
everything
have
on
to say
Amazon.
that
They're comfortable?
That these are pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to be your?
I'm
new
like a
favorite
little
shoe?
self-conscious because I feel like Uggs are generally like not for men.
Don't
right?
gender stereotype.
I feel like every woman I know has Uggs, and not many men have Uggs. But
Don't gender stereotype.
But they are comfortable. So
Look.
oh my god.
See,
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew it.
There you go. The man Uggs. Yes.
Amazon, we love you,
Yes.
Amazon. You
Oh, yeah.
sell it all.
Wait. Also, if you're
And a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yes, even a Tesla. It is actually true. You can purchase a Tesla on Amazon. That
if you buy
Valentine's
a Tesla,
Day gift.
if you buy a Tesla on Amazon, you need to let me know, and I'm going to give you a free archive book. Because you deserve like. In fact, I'm not going to make it like a small one. I'm going to give you like
a big, like a 200
You get like
page.
a 200-page free archive book.
You heard it here first,
if
folks.
you buy a
That's
Tesla-
a major giveaway. I just
Yeah.
want you to know that is a major
Yeah.
giveaway. What's like the value of that? Like a 200-page archive book.
I mean, it's
lot.
like equal almost to the benefit of buying a Tesla.
Right.
So
The benefit of.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not
I think
the price of, the benefit.
I do want to know if somebody buys a Tesla on Amazon.
Do you think anyone has actually ever bought a Tesla on Amazon?
My gut
mean-
says no.
Oh, but then why would they be selling it? I feel like
Because it's like something to talk about, and it's like a novelty of Amazon because they literally sell everything, even a Tesla.
even a Tesla, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Uggs,
Yeah.
the men's
Did you know, by the
Uggs.
way, that Jeff Bezos is stepping down?
I did. They named his replacement
Yeah.
at the end of the month.
Who's like been at the company forever?
No,
and the
I
company's
know.
in
Yeah,
good
yeah,
hands,
yeah. No,
et cetera.
he's No,
But
what was his role before? I forget.
He's I think he was CEO of AWS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know what? I kind of feel like I saw that coming. Like I kind of feel like he's been winding down for a little bit now. And listen,
He's built
I think
like
he
a
wants to do other things.
$1 trillion
Right.
company. It's incredible.
Yeah,
So.
I think he wants to do other things, and I think it's great for him. And Jeff, if you're listening, we wish you lots of success, and we would love to have you on the show and interview you. We think it would be really fun. So you should come on with me and
Yeah.
Jed, and we would love to interview.
Talk about marriage.
Yes, we can talk. In fact, this would be so perfect for you because you are divorced and we are divorced, and it would be so fun to get your feedback on your experience and what it has been like for you building a multi-billion-dollar company, raising a family, and going through a divorce. I think that would actually be like such a fun conversation.
Do you know what? Jeff and I are like almost like two peas in a pod. Like,
Yeah,
we're almost the same.
almost
Like,
exactly
we
the
both
same.
built companies. We both got divorced.
Yeah. How many kids
I mean,
does he have?
his company is like a
think he
little
has
bit more
3.
successful than
I mean,
mine.
You know, just a little.
But we would have a lot to talk about.
I
and we
think
like
it'd be
almost, and
awesome.
even our names are similar.
I know, Jeff, come on.
That
You
would
got
be-
to come on and hang out with us. This would be so much fun. Our daughter just said, oh yeah, Jeff is totally listening. You never know. Maybe there's
Yeah.
someone listening who is friends with Jeff and is going to tell him that this would be really fun. I mean, we're fun to hang out with.
We are pretty fun to
We're-
hang out with.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We're more fun now to hang out with than we used to be.
I think that we could actually give him some tips for him and his ex-wife.
We probably could.
Right?
We probably
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should like write a book on how to get along after marriage, and then we can sell it on Amazon.
We totally should do that.
Forward by Jeff Bezos.
Forward by Jeff Bezos. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be so funny. What was it? Oh, do you remember before we were married? Jed and I we were going to write a book once upon a time. Before we were married, this was literally like 21, 22 years ago now. We were lying in bed one night and we were talking about how we should write a relationship book. And we took out our phone at the time or whatever. No, we took out a recording device because phones didn't even have them yet. And we just had a conversation. We just started like talking about like topics about relationships. And then I transcribed them and then we were and then it just never happened.
Well, it's too bad we didn't write that book about like
How funny
about
would it be
marriage
now?
because then we would be able to write a sequel about right, and we could be like
okay, but we
two-time
gave
authors.
it we did give it like a legitimate go. I mean, it's not like we were married for a year and then called it off. And we've got 2
Yeah.
beautiful children to
Yeah.
show for it.
Absolutely.
So
yes,
it was worth.
Thank you, Rosalind Andy Jass, new CEO
Yes.
of Amazon.
Right. That's right.
So I wonder
Yeah.
if he's divorced. No idea.
We wish you lots of luck,
But Andy,
yeah,
you're welcome to come on if you are.
We would love to have either one of you come on. We think it would be really fun, and maybe I'm going to put that on my vision board and see if we can get you guys on here. I don't really have a vision board. In my head, I have a vision board. How's that?
I feel like, do you think you'd accomplish more if you had a vision board? I always wonder about that.
I don't know. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should both create vision boards for the year and see at the end of the year.
Manifest?
Yeah, and see at the end of the year what we can actually make happen. That would be a really fun. Maybe we should do it with the girls. Have each one of us create a vision board for the year. Actually, the funny thing is, I think that both of our girls have virtual vision boards and I know because they've shown me, everything with kids today is digital and technology, and so if I was creating a vision board, I would go buy like a large poster board and cut out pictures from magazines because I'm old school like that. But our girls, they do have vision boards that they've created, and they are on their computers. They're digital, and they've shown them to me, and they're awesome. So they also have like wedding boards, and they're nowhere near getting married. So
I wonder if actually that would be a good idea for a company, to create a business where it was super easy to create boards. Right, and then
you could pick from pictures. And
it would
just
have content. There'd be elaborate, and as people added things that maybe goes into the repository.
Like you said, we already have that. We're ahead of you. I said, if you had been listening to me, Lulu, I said that you had that, and she said you can thank TikTok for that. Oh.
Yeah. But I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like one of the hassles of creating a vision board is just
getting all the material.
Making it look good and collaging it so
100%.
Right?
Yes.
So
no, I would totally do that. If there was a company that I could go on and spend 30 minutes looking at all the different pictures for a trip to India,
Do you want to go to India?
Not really, no.
I'm just curious.
But okay, a trip to where do I really want to? I really want to go to Costa Rica. So a trip to Costa Rica, all the different images, right? And then images.
I actually think India would be fascinating. I'm a super picky eater, and I think I would have a hard time eating.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't say I don't want to go there. There are areas in India that I would like to go to, but if you were asking me, do I want to go there this year when we're able to start traveling again? Is that in my top 3?
Right.
No, my top 3 is different but it's on my list for long-term travel. I would like to get there some point in my life. Yes. Okay.
How are we doing on time?
We're good.
Okay.
You want to do your surprise?
Not.
Is it an end of the show?
It's kind of like an end of the show surprise. I feel like it is.
Oh my God! Look at the comment that our daughter just said.
What?
I've been manifesting my life since elementary school. That is awesome. I am so proud of you, and I love being your mom. I love it.
We're going to need to...
I want more information on that. I'm so...
I'm actually kind of interested in India.
Yeah, well, you should be.
We have to talk about this, Lex, because I am curious.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the humanities readings. That's funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Lexi and I are reading all about Benares
in India, and all about the religion, and all about the is it the Tigris River?
Jed surprises his men's Uggs. I was thinking about waiting for the Uggs, but no. So okay. All right. What else do we have to talk about? What are you doing the rest of this weekend? Anything fun?
It's my weekend,
it's your weekend off.
Jed doesn't really like it when it's my weekend off.
I mean...
Because I like me time. I'm a big believer in getting quiet time, and I like to really shut off and just I shut off and shut in, meaning that I really just focus on myself. I don't really talk to a lot of people. I try to stay offline unless I have work emails or phone calls that I absolutely have to make. I have a weekend to myself every other weekend, and it's really only Saturday because I work all Sundays. So I usually from Friday evening when the girls leave and go to Jed's until Sunday morning early, because I start seeing people early Sunday morning. I really take that time for myself to just kind of rejuvenate. And I will share this weekend one of the things that I'm planning on doing is I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to light some candles. I'm going to listen to some music.
Are you going to use a
bath bomb? I'm going to use a bath bomb. Wait, This is so fun. There's a bowl of water. You can shop in the carousel.
Can I open this?
Yeah. Let's put it in the water and show people what it does. So this is what's really fun about bath bombs. I don't know, we don't have an overhead camera, I don't think. Do we?
No, but
do we have,
I can...
wait, what's that? That might be,
No.
we do, yes we do, look. Yes we do, how's
my
that?
gosh.
That is awesome. Oh, I just love our producer, he thinks of everything. Okay,
We
so,
probably should have made sure the table was clean before we did that. but
yeah,
okay.
sorry, I didn't realize we had that. That's like, yeah, oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the really cool thing about bath bombs is how fizzy and fun they are, and they come in all different flavors and smells and scents. And if you have watched me on the show, you know how much I like to elevate my
Can I drop it
senses.
in?
Yes. Oh, look at Bree just said this is the Mevo Start, the camera that's up there.
No,
Oh, look
that's-
at yeah.
that was-
No, that's
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right. But
Sway TV said that. Yeah, that's the Mevo Start camera.
wait, what is happening in here
Look
right
at
now?
this. So this is what happened. Look, first of all, check out those colors. So imagine you're sitting in a
Wait.
bath. You're gonna have here.
Wait, is that gonna like stain my fingers
No,
now?
of course it's
Is
not
it-
gonna.
OMG. Wait,
Jed's gonna
this is
have
like,
pink fingers.
Wait, what? Seriously?
No, of course it doesn't, because it goes in a bath with you. So it would then stain your entire body. So no, that doesn't happen. It washes off with soap and water. But look at how gorgeous the colors are, and it smells really good, and it's still fizzing. It's really
Do
fun.
you think that for Easter we can like take eggs into the bath and we can dye our Easter eggs
in the bath,
in the bath?
in the bath
Because-
bomb?
Because yeah, like
Well,
literally it looks
If we celebrated Easter, maybe, but
interesting.
yes. So while I am taking a bath, I will be reading my Kindle because I am obsessed with reading.
Marissa,
And
Madison thinks you're beautiful.
oh, thanks, Madison. I appreciate that.
She said it once or twice.
It's very, very nice. Okay, so the Kindle is where I read my books, and this Kindle is, here's a Kindle. I'm obsessed with it. It is actually like my security blanket, and that
It's
is
gonna kill you.
hilarious. I didn't tell you.
This is seriously gonna kill you.
I did not look at his fingers. You just show the camera. I did not tell you to put your fingers in there. I told you to drop it in.
Are you supposed to like wait for a certain amount of time
Yeah.
for it to like?
You're not
If
su-
you like stick your finger in a certain part of the bubble, then it's gonna like stain your fingers.
I say you need to read the directions, but it will come off
Okay.
with soap and water.
Do you think?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
Okay, so the Kindle Paperwhite. This one is waterproof with 2x the storage, and it comes with Audible. So
Lucy Lexi.
okay, I just want to say I do love these bath bombs, but typically when I take a bath,
make sure you're okay leaving the house looking like Barney. If you use a purple one.
normally when I put bath bombs in the bath, I use white ones. I will say
Yeah.
that. So
Wait, so
there also I use natural, like organic ones that are. I gotta put
Oh my
the
God.
ones that I use will be in my carousel the next show. But the ones that I use are awesome. They smell really good. They're natural. They're organic. Yes.
I think that next week,
Yeah.
before you go on the show, you
Should
do a
take a
bath,
bath.
in purple. I will do one in yellow, and it'll be like, and on the screen, it will say Big Bird and Barney are hosting Sway TV Live. I think it'd be amazing. We need to do that.
I'm doing that. You should do
Yeah,
that. You
and then
should
we can-
totally
we'll-
do that.
We'll have one of the kids do it in red. They can be Elmo, and they can just sit here and giggle. I'll like tickle them. It'll be perfect.
Tickle me, Elmo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, you interrupted me talking
Okay,
about the
sorry.
Kindle, but
Sorry.
it was a good interruption
Go
because
ahead.
it was a funny visual to have. But so the Kindle, when I take a bath this weekend, I will be reading in the bath, and because my Kindle
Meet
is
the all-new Kindle Paperwhite. Our
Waterproof.
thinnest, lightest yet. Now waterproof, with Audible. Plus a sleek, modern design and twice the storage. Kindle Paperwhite is purpose-built for daily escapes, so you can read and relax in more places.
Oh my God.
and streams, though not one was in sight. The landscape is only wavering foothills, roughened here and there.
All right. Are we done with that?
Yeah, we can be done with the video.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll
So
be
that's that.
reading, I'll be taking a bath, I'll be relaxing.
You know what we're going to be doing?
What are you going to be doing?
We are going to be eating
Ah!
banana bread. Oh, yeah. I made banana bread.
When did you make that? Hilarious.
The big surprise, banana bread is in the house.
Woohoo!
Girls, this is what's for breakfast.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
yeah,
have one
so
right now. No,
oh, you want one? Oh, you want one?
Yeah.
You want a plain one
I
or a
want a
chocolate
plain
chip
one. Plain.
That's a plain one.
I mean, look at the caramelization on that. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's so good. And so the other thing about Jed's banana bread is
This is the best.
This is the banana bread. So it has this like crumbly top, and it's like crumbly, caramely, and it's so good. And here's the crazy thing. It's gluten-free.
It is. I do make it gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, and
see.
you would never know. It is so, so good. And I'm going to take a really big bite, which means I'm not going to be able to talk.
I
so
did
you're
just
gonna
put it
have
on the
to-
overhead thing, but let's see. Is
Can you
this the
see
right
it?
direction?
Oh my God.
Oh no, I
Oh,
think it
it's
goes.
so
No, I
good.
think this way. Oh yeah. There
That
we
is
go.
so, so good.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Last night or this morning?
Last night at like
Oh
1
my
in the
God.
morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was late, but
Very late.
but yeah, I'm excited because I'm hungry and I want some too. So yeah, so that was the that was my surprise for you.
Thank you.
And for all the
That's so
Sway
good.
TV watchers, banana bread is in the house.
We will do it.
Maybe we'll actually like do like
we're
we'll
gonna do a
make
cooking
it.
demo. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
I don't. We'll have to figure out when we're gonna do that, but it's so delicious. I like when we actually make it for the show. Are you
Yeah.
gonna give away your secrets?
The
Are you gonna like
recipe?
share the entire recipe?
I'm-
I would say that.
I'm happy to think about it.
was
It
gonna say.
hasn't been shared.
I mean, like never.
Right.
He has never given it out to anyone ever.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I feel like we do have some loyal Sway TV watchers.
Yes,
who
who kind of
probably-
deserve to
Right.
get your banana bread recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say you have a little hair right here that's like sticking
What?
out.
Why are you telling me that right now?
Oh, you just got it.
Why didn't you tell me that like an hour and a half ago?
I just noticed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, maybe not.
We're like 2 minutes till end, and now you bring that up? Oh my gosh.
No, I really just legit did not see it until recently.
Wait, I just want to tell you, you have like a growth coming out of your head.
No, it was teeny tiny. And you
Do you think
got
that
it
everybody
done.
else saw it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my, that's so awkward.
Nope, stop. It's not
And the whole
awkward.
time I've been like sitting here looking at you, like watching you talk, and everyone's like paying attention to the hair coming out of my stray hair. All right.
Oh, you know. It is
okay.
what it is.
Use the milk frother to trim that. That's hilarious.
I
That's
totally should.
That's
Oh
funny.
my God. I want to shave you on live TV. I think
There is literally zero possibility that you are.
Come on, it would
shaving
be
me on
so
live
fun.
TV. Okay.
It would be so fun. Then we could sell the razor.
Okay. Well, we should sell. We
The
should,
one that
I can bring. We can bring up the one that next time.
That I got
or-
him.
Yeah.
I think it
that-
was
that I do like.
Yeah, you do like it, and I got it from Amazon.
Yeah.
So because we love our we love all the stuff. In fact, I would say most of the stuff in our house that's not like furniture is at this point from Amazon.
Yeah.
In fact, even when we just redid some things in the home when we redid the kitchen, and a lot of the stuff for the kitchen I got on Amazon. So really, really love Amazon. Thank you so much, Amazon Live, for having us on, and Sway TV. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today on The Art of Parenting.
Don't
Jed.
forget to follow Sway at swaytvfollow.com. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. It was really fun.
Yep.
We're gonna eat our banana
We're gonna
bread.
go like indulge in banana bread, and
We hope you have a really great weekend. Join us
maybe
again.
I'll come back next week.
Oh,
We'll
you'll
see.
be here.
I don't know. Not 100%. We'll have to see.
He'll be here.
So, all right.
I mean, if it makes sense, we'll figure, if it makes sense, he'll be here. So, but thank you so much for joining us. Have a really, really wonderful weekend. And don't forget to sway. Take care.
Sway.
Make sure you guys follow Sway TV. Follow Sway right here. Ooh, it's this way, sorry.
Corey says, thank you, Sway TV. Shakira says, thank you, Sway. Yes, guys, it is so much fun. We love Sway TV.
So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
We'll see you soon. Until then, let's sway.
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 Let's sway.